Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one team who likes to get it done through the air. The Lions are top 10 in pass yards, and they're going up against the Browns, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. A 2nd down run for Abdullah. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I know it's a cliche, and coaches always talk about it's a team game. We need all 11 to win. But let's face it, Detroit really needs Amir Abdullah to have runs like that all season long.
Missed a lot of time with injuries, especially recently. Now, Theo Riddick wound up leading the Lions in rushing last year, but just 357 yards. On 1st down, Stafford here. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll run with Crowell. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go. Second down, Kaiser. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. It's Crowell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
But we know one thing, Isaiah Crowell can run if given an opportunity. Had the longest run in the NFL in 2016, an 85-yard touchdown sprint, week 2 against Baltimore.
This one not quite as long, didn't end in 6, but still a great gain. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On first down, Abdullah. Room here to run. And Abdullah lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
On first and 10, Stafford. To the right and complete to Gallagher. Touchdown, Detroit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Kaiser now. Aguilar has it. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll toss it to Crowell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Let's go. Ohio.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. This is Crowell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Second down following the run. They'll try to throw here. Kaiser under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
3rd and long for Kaiser. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ziggy Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Stafford gives to Abdullah. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down is Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming up later tonight, a reminder, one of the games we circled coming into the season, the Patriots at the Broncos. These two certainly have played some memorable games in recent years.
They sure have.
And tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 10 with the Dolphins heading up to visit the Panthers. They begin with a run by Crowell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Kaiser now on second down. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Kaiser now to throw on first down. And this one caught by Coates. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. The rookie first-rounder David Njoku with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kaiser yet again. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
From the gun, Kaiser. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Crowell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington, and the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Stafford on 1st down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Following the penalty, Abdullah. And an alley to run. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. This will be caught inside.
Are you serious?
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Marvin Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's Corral, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 38. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio.
To throw, Kaiser. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's it, baby. Ohio. Ohio. Take 4. Take 4. Let's go.
First down, Kaiser. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Now Kaiser. And right there, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Kaiser. He's got his tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Kaiser over the middle here to Coates. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Kaiser.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. It's the rookie from Florida, Tease Tabor. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Under what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well. Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead,
I think you guys just called me.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And it's up and good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back.
Yeah, no, I called you guys Saturday twice. And your guys' machines were down. You couldn't take my credit card.
I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
I called, and now there's a slight problem.
Final play of the half. Kaiser.
There's only 80 left on my card now because there's charges that come out like for like I guess Hulu, Netflix, stuff like that. Like I had the money on my card. We put money on the card every week, and we pay on Saturday. And now, like all I have on the card is $80.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. To throw is Kaiser. It's complete left side to Aguilar. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now it's Corral. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. They'll throw here. Kaiser. Brought in by Coates. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. first down throw for Kaiser. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field.
Like, we are behind, but what we've been doing until we can free up the extra money to get that, we're like a week. We were a week behind, but what we were doing, we were paying a week every week. And then now, I know, because the machine would take the credit card, and now we don't have the entire amount that we would normally pay the weekly on the card. Now, like, I mean, we're going to be, I think, even more behind.
On the ground through the air. Let's see. 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Kaiser now.
I could try, like I can do my best, but what would be a double on the TV?
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the red zone now, Kaiser. This will be caught at about the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there, and another first down. And the D looking like they may blitz. They come out here in the I. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I should be able to do that.
It's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
Yeah, I can pick that up with fun.
Interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now he's forced out. Njoku pulls this one in. He's
4-5-8-1-0.
David Njoku, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. To throw is Stafford. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, Stafford here. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play. Stafford to Tate. 47 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Abdullah. And now running right through it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Eluding the pressure. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the 3rd quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's a give to Crowell. Big hold of the 30, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Kaiser. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now a handoff to Crowell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the 2nd half at FedEx Field now. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The pitch to Crowell. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped.
Oh my gosh, you caught that?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to
lonely by yourself here?
A good run there on 1st down.
I'm just playing football, getting beat by the 2nd dude. But it's crazy because
I want to see what fucking Trump says about this shit. That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's a white guy, watch. It's not going to be terrorism, watch.
And this time the yards won't come so easy.
Of course, I'm sorry. I don't care if you're affiliated with the group or not. It's a fucking act of terrorism.
Now 3rd down.
Yeah.
So have you noticed that if it's a white shooter, it's like an act of violence, not a terrorist attack?
Right. They talk about how his mental state's usually, you know.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Crazy,
He's
but
going to be sacked. They sack him back.
That fucking dude had a freaking.
yeah, that shit sounded like Desert Storm or Iraq. Like that shit sounded like war.
Here's Sam Martin now.
Never should something like that. We should hear the sounds of war in
He planned it well.
Yeah, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, but that's why I go up here on the 32nd floor. Easy money. That's uses assault rifles.
I know there's no magnet in the
crazy, man.
I don't think people really should own.
Did you hear the clips of the gunfire?
It sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has
no.
It. He loses
See, all it takes is one pin to make it fully automatic. That's all it takes. All I have to do is know what they're doing, and we probably can find it online to do it.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
And crazy.
This play was flushed to his left, still on the
I
run.
thought this was my buddy who just moved out there. He works at Indian Grand. And like,
that's right next door, isn't it?
Yeah. Like the next block over.
Here's Kaiser.
Damn.
Well, the good thing, Seattle kicked some ass.
Somebody had to.
But then again, fucking they lost Carson for the year.
I know, right?
Dalvin
Cook's probably done.
I saw the play, and fucking Wilson's running up trying to get the guys out. I'm like, that's not really good.
Kaiser now on second down. Coleman has it here right side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I've had thrown for 340 yards. I've rushed for as a team 150, 160 yards.
And the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
Yeah. Computer or
from the gun, Kaiser.
Lee.
Oh shit! League. It's not aired out. What's up with that belly blitz dude?
I don't know. He's about to leave. He liked my message, but he never responded, did he?
Well, an hour later said, "I'm ready." That's
I'm ready, dude. Set a fucking time.
Yeah. I'm ready.
No, I'm ready.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? That's what I was just like, what? You're ready? Right? Well, I asked when is a good time, not just like, oh, I'm ready now. Like,
right.
Try I can go now, or are you free, or like something. I was like, and I didn't even see it until it was like, I was like, damn. It's like,
Kaiser yet again. Escaping the pressure. Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis.
Oh, shut up, bitch. Oh, the president has so much to deal with. Oh, dude, every fucking president does.
He's not gonna, look, he's not gonna address this?
No, he is. In about 80 minutes. Some lady's trying to give him fucking. Oh, yeah, well, you handled everything else really well.
We sure can spend a lot of time talking about people kneeling.
He's trashing Puerto Rico for shit and trashing the mayor and like, dude, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
What did you trashing Puerto Rico about? Is this real?
Some response, how some people were complaining about the response to the hurricane efforts. And he was calling the fucking mayor or governor of Puerto Rico names. It's typical Trump bullshit.
Stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now.
He sit there and fucking during the right after it, he's saying what Puerto Rico was doing, talking about how bad their economics is. And like, dude, what the fuck? Really? Who gives a fuck about their economic situation? They need fucking help.
Lost two there, and it's third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
This is Riddick on the screen.
Nice.
A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
Here, a block here.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside
no
here
wonder.
in the fourth quarter.
I gotta find the change channel. There we go. I was on fucking Fox News, so go figure. That makes it all in sense right there.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone.
I'm serious, man. You can listen to that. He's like, yeah, they're sucking his cock.
Nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the
news
red
is
zone.
crazy.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn, and his guys are going to take over.
Dumb fucking pass, man.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers
Why is he
are
passing?
positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the run, Abdullah. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. Monday.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Again, it's Abdullah. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Talk to you like that. Look at whoever is in charge of the scheme. Ask you questions. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking FBI and everybody else fucking got you out of their house.
Right.
Right, this is our... So he didn't live in a retirement house. Maybe a retirement community.
Man.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
So old angry white man.
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now in desperation.
Oh my God, whatever, man.
We got new neighbors.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows yet? They have a 4-month-old pit bull.
After that one, he's standing on number
Seems really friendly.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator.
Yeah. Brought her out and all wagging tails, all happy.
Into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much.
Like,
so
let the clock run, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing?
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Like, game's over. Why is he
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. The Redskins have scored yet again. They've really opened that one up. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. This is taking about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you.
It gets annoying when you nail it.
And try and execute that on the way.
Not annoying as your baby cat, but annoying.
as you end a ball game, it's been a
He's about to
frustrating one
heat.
for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
And the female in
They'll
heat.
get 8 on the scramble there.
That's
It'll
one
be
thing when the
second and a
females
couple.
are in heat. They
Partner, he
freaking
was going through his progressions.
fucking
Not
annoying
there,
as hell.
not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down
Rubbing
and avoids the
shit.
hit for good measure.
I can't go to the restroom without fucking all underfoot and shit, fucking my feet up.
One final shot for Kaiser. Completes it to Aguilar. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
It's definitely hard to stop offense.
Totally different style and a different flow.
Yeah, because you don't want to say terror in America.
So for Detroit, the win.
That's why. If you don't call this terrorist, I'm going to be like, what the fuck, dude? Yep, terrorist mass shooting in U.S. history.
What did it say?
Deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. 50 plus and 400 injured. 50 plus dead, 400. Jesus.
The death toll's above 50 now?
50 plus.
It was like 20 this morning.
Nope, 50 down. Fucking, like you said, shooting fucking fish in the barrel.
Fucking
Especially
shit.
with those fucking automatic shit.
Yeah, wow.
They said they had found like 10 guns in this fucking apartment, or in this hotel room.
And here's the thing, even though where I can understand, like, we don't want nobody to have guns like this, making them illegal isn't gonna it's not gonna, because
Yeah.
I've never legally owned a gun, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I could go to war with back in the day, I could have went to war with a small city, the amount of guns I had. Automatics, I had grenades. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be a fucking idiot, and I had amassed a fucking arsenal. You know what I mean? And it's like, for real, I think when you go the illegal route, shit's easier to obtain than it is. You know what I mean? Like, what we have to do is we need to allot people who keep better, like, we need, like, you know how we have Department of Defense and shit like that. We need a fucking department that focuses on snuffing out where these guns are. That's what the fuck we need, is a police to police the fucking, where the fuck are guns going? You know, not that we need to, because we can put all the legislation and we can outlaw them, but I'm pretty sure last time I checked, crack cocaine, heroin, crystal meth, all that shit's illegal, but it's a problem. You know what I mean? So making it illegal is not the solution. We need to find better ways to police that shit getting into the wrong hands, and more better checks for motherfuckers with, like, mental health fucking, like, obviously you're fucking deficient in the brain if you could fucking open fire on a bunch of Americans at a fucking Jason Aldean concert. Something's wrong with you. You know, like, how does this person legally purchase a gun? Like, fuck. That's where I'm like, if he got it illegally, you know, it's like, well, fuck, you know, unfortunately, you can get a lot of shit illegally. But if he fucking went to the store and bought these weapons, what kind of process? Like, I don't think we should be disarmed, but fuck, I don't think it should be that easy to get a fucking pistol.
Well, those gun shows are a problem.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, they are. Yeah, a big problem.
I think those should be banned. I mean, I don't know. And those fucking person-to-person sales too is bullshit.
Yeah. But cause like I said, but I also know people. I know 3 little kids that are alive right now because their dad carried a gun and he had a gun in the home. You know what I mean? Like, I know 2 ladies who, the only reason why they weren't raped and beaten mercilessly was because they were armed. Like, and I'm sure there's
no one's saying that they're gonna take away their.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like,
pistols and
I'm
rifles.
saying, like, it sucks when stuff like this happens because it makes you really look at shit, and it's like, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I like like what Obama said before. This is happening way too many times.
And here's my thing. Like, I remember a few years ago when this debate came up about shit. I went and I did some research, and you know how many mass murders there are without weapons, without guns? I found like a dozen knife mass murders where at least 10 people were killed.
Nice.
Axes, people making homemade bombs. Like,
right.
The fucked up thing is when a person wants to hurt someone, it doesn't matter. You can take away anything you want. They're gonna find a way if they really want to do it.
Right.
What we need to figure out is how to signs to alert motherfuckers. Signs to alert a motherfucker ahead of time that something's wrong with this individual, and try to intercede and get the fucking possible help to turn that shit around before it turns into this shit.
And a lot of times there are.
Yeah, a lot of a prime example, and it's fucked up. But here in my state, there was this guy named Yaki. His last name was Yaki. Yaki he committed a sex crime or whatever.